Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again. And I saw Sonic the Hedgehog today. Yes, I know. Hey, why haven't you seen it before? It's like almost a month later and you're just seeing it now? Well, I've been I've got classes. I'm in college and stuff, so today's been the first good day for me to go and see it and stuff, and things have been crazy and whatnot. But I saw it, and I'll be honest, I really didn't enjoy it. I really I really wanted to like this film, I'll be honest, but I just felt so disappointed and thought that the movie was overall stupid, so I really couldn't enjoy it. I mean, there was a point in the movie where I really just felt like leaving the theater because it was I just didn't like it that much. Now, please don't think that I'm saying that, if you saw the movie, it's horrible or something like that, because you are free to enjoy the movie. And in fact, if you saw it and you enjoyed it, then that's great. Good on you. But I personally did not like the movie, and I think that it was overall a horrible film. So I'll start off with the good points, which of course would be the nostalgia bits. I mean, seriously, starting from seeing the rings coming up instead of the stars for the pyramid, I was like, oh my gosh, there are the rings, and then Sega, and then that was coming out. I was thinking of stuff, oh my gosh, and then seeing all that stuff, and then seeing Green Hill Zone, which of course they moved to a place that's called Green Hills and stuff, but all that nostalgia aside, I mean, like, even in the credits, end credits, I was like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's like, whoa, the retro 16-bit Sega uh, gameplay footage, but, with, like, edits to show stuff that happened in the movie. So I thought that was, pretty entertaining. But really, that was all that I thought that was entertaining, because everything else wasn't so entertaining. I mean, and of course, because the movie's been out for a while, I will go into spoiler territory because, I mean, I can sort of do that now. I feel like everyone else who wanted to see it would see it. And if you haven't seen Sonic and you want to see it, then of course, don't watch this video and go ahead and see it for yourself. But getting all besides that point, and again, I also saw the movie because I was really happy to see that the company listened to fans and they decided to change Sonic's design, because too often nowadays are companies going against stuff and then saying and doing stuff that that it's like goes against what fans enjoy and want, and then when fans talk about it, they're like, oh, you don't know what you want, you're just a small minority and stuff, and they completely uh react negatively to the backlash. I mean, and even Henry Cavill, when he was in the interview for Witcher 3, not Witcher 3, when he was in the interview for the Netflix Witcher series, he was saying that it's not that fans were, I think, entitled. I don't remember what he said exactly, but he said that he called them passionate, because that's what we are. We're passionate. We're part of this hobby. We've been around with it for a long time. So if something is going completely different from what we've had before, if like it's veering off course and we call out for it and call things out for it, it's great to hear a positive feedback saying, okay, we hear you, we're going to make adjustments because it's not what you want, so we will go ahead and do that. Now, it's not to say like the people out there, who I'm referring to, who go say like, oh, this is against this cause, so you should totally do it, cancel culture, yeah. I'm not talking about those people, because they haven't been a part of the fan base. They're sort of people coming in and completely trying to alter it to meet their demands. So I'm not talking about those people. Those are not fans. But yeah, so that's why I was going to go ahead and see the movie, because they went ahead and made this change, so I was going to support that. And I will say that even though I didn't enjoy the film, I do have hopes for the sequel, because I think it was the director saying that they wanted to do something that was more in line with the actual Sonic universe, but because of like finances and stuff, they weren't sure how the movie would be. They didn't do it. So I'm hoping that the sequel does that, because the ending of the film does have Tails coming in like looking for Sonic, or at least I'm assuming it's Sonic he's looking for, and it's like we finally found him. So I'm hoping they bring Sonic back from Earth to their world and they do like whatever they want to do there. And also seeing Robotnik as he should be at the end, after he's been like banished onto the mushroom planet, which I am assuming is supposed to be a jab at the Moro universe, like Mushroom Kingdom, since it's just a world that's with mushrooms and stuff. So I'm guessing that's supposed to be a jab at that. Just a little light, playful banter, nothing serious, which would be interesting. The Sega Nintendo competition going on from the '90s. So I think that would be pretty cool if that was an actual joke about that. But yeah, so I think that was good. But everything else was not good. I did not enjoy the fact that we have this whole isekai trope thing going on, which is why I didn't want to see the movie in the first place, because it's a really dull and overused cliche that I really hate even watching an anime, which is why a lot of these isekai anime just turn me off completely. And that's actually a video I want to make later on. But I also wasn't a fan of Jim Carrey's Robotnik. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have anything against Jim Carrey, but he's never been someone I've never enjoyed his acting. I mean, I'm sure he's probably a nice guy. I don't know. I've never met him, but I don't care for his style of acting. It's too zany and random for me. I mean, Robin Williams could sort of do that, but he pulled it off and did a good job with that. Jim Carrey is just too over the top. It doesn't feel refined or nuanced like Robin Williams did it. So that's why I really didn't care for him. Also, his zany nature and wacky character didn't really translate too well for Robotnik, so I really couldn't enjoy it. The story also I didn't enjoy. I didn't like the fact that, for some crazy reason, Sonic's quills are just like super ultra powerful, and they're like a whole new source of energy and stuff. And it's like, oh, we gotta catch him because he emits energy. And I'm like, that's so stupid. Since when has Sonic ever been able to just naturally emit energy like this, to the point that, oh, we want to capture him and like use him as an energy source? I mean, sure, Robotnik turned animals into robots, but it really seems like a really big stretch if you want to try to say that's the whole reason why he did it in this film. I mean, just because, oh, it's only Sonic can do this and stuff. And really, I don't like I'm glad they had one thing I will say is I'm glad they had a cop, or they had an adult for this, for the whole, Sonic has a friend. I really appreciate that, because it shows that we're actually having someone who's competent handling these issues rather than some stupid kid. I mean, they could have done the whole Sonic X thing, because trust me, I hated that even when I was a kid. I was like, no, kids are stupid. I hated it with Transformers. I hated it with Sonic X. Kids are stupid. Why are they dealing with these extra dimensional plots and stories and stuff? No, keep kids out of this. They're dumb. In fact, humans are dumb as a whole. So having human kids doing this stuff, no, I hate it. I hate it completely. And so I will say I was grateful that they had an adult instead. So like, with the cop and whatnot. I mean, and it was at the point where they went to the bar. That was actually where I wanted to leave the theater, because I was just like, this is so stupid. Like, they're just going on a road trip and stuff, and just like how everyone's pretty chill about Sonic and seeing him and stuff, I'm like, this is completely moronic. I mean, what a hedgehog looks like. I mean, of course, and like the cop's wife is like, oh, when she's examining, like, this is no this is no hedgehog I've ever seen before. I don't know how he's built physiologically, so I can't really like check up on him and stuff. And I think it's also I'm going around all over the place, but I also hate how the fact that Sonic is telling him, the cop, that because he wants to move to San Francisco, because he wants to do better in life, this is his big chance and big opportunity to prove himself and to do something better. He's like, oh, you're leaving your home, so you're a very horrible person and stuff. I mean, Sonic apologized later on, but I'm like, that is so stupid and that's so selfish of you because you don't want someone to go and do something better in their life. You'd rather have them be content in like a small area because it's not what you want. So I just thought that whole part was dumb. And then like Sonic was like having a whole was having a Quicksilver moment in the bar too. You know how like in X-Men, I think it was Days of Future Past when Quicksilver was like going around saving everyone from the mansion exploding. Well, Sonic sort of did that, just like, oh, we're gonna like I'm gonna mess with everyone in the bar and stuff during the middle of a bar fight and whatnot. And like I was like, I mean, it was just stupid to me. But yeah, so I'm done, guys. I'm done. I just like I really thought the whole plot was stupid. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, great. So until next time, I'm iamxeracon signing off. Have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment below. Also, follow me on Twitter to stay up to date on news and details. I'll see you next time.